Okay, back here with another Rampage, a follow-up of the disc. So upon getting everything pulled apart, this is kind of what they look like inside. There's the pinion gear, the ring gear, and then you got your two bearings and your spider gears are on the inside. And what I'm having an issue with, I'm pretty sure, for one, it's probably a good thing I got these apart because they're running dry on grease. And for two, why I have it apart, I'm gonna go ahead and replace all the bearings, the two ring gear bearings and then the pinion bearing. I'm gonna go ahead and replace all those. And what I'll probably do for now is, since this, hold on a second, since this front diff hasn't been ran so much, I'll probably go ahead and put it together with these bearings on it, because these bearings are, I don't know, probably they haven't even been ran a month. Probably haven't even had a tank through them. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and just replace the center section, and then what I'll do, I'll just replace in here. I'll show you how you do it. It's really simple. So this is the casing for the front. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to use that for the back. But all you do to interchange these diffs, all you have to do is pull it out, flip it over. That's all it amounts to. Now these are the bearings that I'm going to replace, and I'll have new bearings for it, and then I can just rebuild this one, and I'll have a spare one rebuilt that I can just throw in anytime. And with the melding of the housing, another thing that was really good is it actually wasn't melting the housing. What was happening is the gears were starting to get dry, and I guess the dust and everything, the dirt, whatever, it was starting to make this black grease. Well, that black grease was starting to ooze out from the bearing, making it look like the housing was melting. So it's really a good thing that I took it apart, just so I can avoid another bearing failure, and everything like that. So no, they're pretty heavy duty deals. And then I got to feeling, and this one has just a little bit of backlash, but you go over here to this baby, and it's like clunk, 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 clunk. You're not gonna be able to see it, but it's got a lot more in play than that one. And the reason it does is because I'm pretty sure is because of the bearings being halfway toasted in this and everything. Because once the further away the ring gear moves from the pinion, the more in play you're gonna have. And how that happens is worn out bearings. So the inner side of the bearing gets worn, it gets more play, and so it increases your backlash. So basically, I prevented a major failure, and kind of, I guess, more maintenance. I have ran, what is it, Marlo? Is it 3.5 gallons through this thing? Somewhere around in there? Yeah, I'm almost to my 4th gallon, and I've been through 1 quart of regular, that regular cloths over there, and then I'm almost done with my super Technoplate, and then I'm gonna switch to Benol. It's the all cloths products, but no, I've put a lot of time, a lot of gas through it. Or really, it's got quite a few hours on it. I'm really surprised that this stuff held up as good as it did. But let me get this back apart. And the way you take the ring gear off is you take out them 4 screws, and then this section comes off. Your spider gears are in there. But I'll make another video of once I get the bearings and everything and all that stuff and whatnot, and I'll make another video. But that's that's what I figured out. It's I guess it's really a lot of it was preventative maintenance, I guess. So, but that's how they work and how they go together. And I took everything apart in assemblies. You know, I mentioned in one of the previous videos that I wasn't going to take it apart any more than I had to. You know, some people go in here and be taking the spindles off and everything. You know, it's just a lot of stuff that you don't have to take off. I mean, all you have to do is take out 2 bolts and this whole suspension comes apart. I mean, really, they make it really simple to work on, I think. So, let's see. Well, that's what it looks like without any diffs. So, and then I checked them bearings in there and checked the end play on them, and they're fine and everything. So, I just gonna be waiting on the axle, and then once I get the axle, I'll be going back together with everything. And like I said, I'll replace the bearings on that other diff, and probably get some extras and everything, and then get it all put back together, and we'll see if she comes back alive. Well, that's all for right now, guys. We'll see you later.